uses pads. Aqua's worst enemy, man. Her and Ares. Bird power, bird! I can't believe you're going this far, man. Like, seriously, I can't believe you're doing this thing. Yeah, that's it, that's the deal. Power uses pads, man. Yeah, I'm your best friend! It's like, what is this shit, man? I can't believe it, man. I can't allow it. He's just like, oh, I did it. I achieved Hokage immediately. Denji is the only main character that becomes Pirate Wizard King Hokage in episode 5, man. I do have the best now, though. Yeah, I love it. They're like best friends now. They're like, yeah, we kinda did it, so now we're besties. Look at that. Oh, this is adorable now. Yeah, they're best friends now. Friends with benefits, man. Makima is jealous, man. She's like, huh? You need even power? What about me, Denji? That's good, man. My god, you're etchy right, Denji. Oh my god, this ass is gonna get canceled, man. There's no way you ever want to be done. I can't wait to see the outrage. Makima is like, oh, you get some OPPAI? What about my OPPAI? Like, yeah, Makima is like, you wanna touch everything, right? I mean, holy shit, man. This anime, oh, she bites his finger? What's happening, man? Makima is like, oh yeah, power might get some OPPAIs, but I got more moves. My god. Yeah, it's like, oh my, this anime is crazy, man. I'm just like, here's like, I got a deal for you, though. One thing I really wonder, though, right, is Makima evil? People tell me she's evil, but what I see so far is that, yes, she's a kind of, you know, using Denji, right, with her body, but it is to kill the demons. So I'm a little bit like, is she a good girl? Just manipulating him? But anyway, yeah, what an etchy episode, man. Then you get... No, this is almost way too etchy for... This is not family friendly enough. This is family friendly enough. Oh my god, this anime. Okay, this is family friendly enough. Yeah, Power is like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah, we leave it here, guys. And I will let you imagine what's happened after this scene. But Power is like, ah, you want some? Right? Oh god. So okay, let's review the episode. I am so impressed, right? I mean, I gotta say that because you know me. I've seen One Piece, Bleach, Naruto, all the shonen stuff and so on, right? And it's so uncommon, right? You have the main character becoming Hokage, Pirate King, Wizard King, whatever. Episode 5, yeah. It's very uncommon, right, for the main character to actually achieve their goal in the 5th episode, right? So immediately in the start of the episode, then he actually gets some OPPAI, and he gets the moon, right? And he's actually, you know, he achieves his dream, right? And I love the whole episode after that, right? Because then he just like, I did it, right? Then he sits there completely like stunned, right? I actually became Hokage. He sits there like completely out of it for the half the episode. And so he's so happy he got his dream, right? Then Makima is like, wait, you got some OPPAI from Power? What about my OPPAI, right? Yeah, Makima is like, I got a better deal for you. Wanna go further, basis? Oh my god, yeah. She's like, but anyway, I love this scene too. You know, obviously I'm a big Konosuba fan, right? Behind me, it immediately reminded me of Aqua and Ares, right? So if you see Konosuba, Aqua's rival Ares, I don't regard that she is obviously padding her boobs, right? And Aqua's always like, she pads her chest! Yeah, I hate her! Ares pads her chest! You know, so that reminded me of that. But anyway, yeah, the first scene, amazing. This is gonna get cancelled. This is the limit, right? Yeah, so Makima kind of like, oh, you wanna do it, right? And then, you know, she gets some, you know, then she takes his hand down her, you know. So, yeah, this anime is incredibly etchy. Absurdly etchy, so. But, you know, I like it, right? I always say this thing that I find it silly that we can produce so much. This is like a, not gonna go all meta here, right? But I want to put out that I always find it so silly how, especially in the West, but even in South Japan too, right? We can produce this like ultra-violent, you know, shows, right? But having a guy kiss a girl is like, oh, then we can't show that. But yeah, I always find it so weird, right? That so I like it in anime. I mean, obviously it's a very, very brutal anime, right? You know, we have demons, we have death scenes, and so on, right? So yeah, I really like it, honestly. I really like it. Not because I'm an etchy guy, but I really like it that this anime is very brutal, right? It's very, very brutal. It's very dark, you know. So why not also have a kiss? You know what I mean? I like it that they're not like censoring that, right? It is really, really good. But what I wonder though, right? As an anime only, of course, I haven't read the manga, and everyone keeps telling me that Makima is Satan herself, right? In a way, right? I keep coming back to my question I had in the beginning of the show, right? If Makima is actually evil. She certainly feels like she's evil in the way she's manipulating Denji. She's like, oh, I will kiss you and we can go, maybe you can, you know, yeah. She's like, well, I'll give you a kiss or whatever, right? And so on. If you do what I want, right? I want to kill this horrible person and then I will, you know, we will go all the way or whatever, right? But on the same time, as I mentioned the reaction part, I don't know. I'm just coming again because obviously it's a very popular anime or a manga rather, and people have tweeted me and sent to me, and you know, people told me you have to watch anime for so long, right? and also people saying that she's super evil, Makima is terrible, and blah blah so on, right? I'm also like, at this moment though, she doesn't feel evil, right? She doesn't feel evil at this moment. Again, sure, yes, she's manipulating him, but you know what I mean? As I mentioned earlier, she's manipulating him to kill a super evil demon. You know what I mean? Like, yes, she's obviously abusive to Denji in some extent, right? But it's like, isn't it for a good cause? You can argue, you know, the end justify the means, right? But so far, I don't know. Maybe she's lying to him, maybe she hates him, whatever, right? You know what I mean? But yeah, at this moment it feels like, yeah, okay, she's a little bit of like, manipulating him, right? Typical girlfriend strategy. But again, it is for a good cause, right? So, like I said 2 weeks ago, I think, I am definitely waiting for Makima to do something really evil. Because this to me isn't evil. No, this to me is like, yeah, she's manipulative. She's like every other girlfriend. She's just like a realistic girlfriend, man. She's just like, oh, you wanna have sex with me? Well, you better go and, you know. This is like anime version of, you need to meet my mother and father and go to a dinner, right? Yeah. This is like the anime version of, oh, you wanna have intercourse? Well, then you have to meet my parents for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? If this is an anime with demons and angels or whatever, right? So she's like, oh, you wanna do it with me? You better kill this demon, right? But if it's a normal reality, be like, oh, you wanna do it with me? Or you're gonna meet my parents at Christmas or Thanksgiving or whatever, right? That's kind of how I look at it. I'm sorry, but I just maybe I've dated mean girls or whatever. I have actually dated a yandere girl. I did about that years ago. I have straight up dated a woman who was yandere. She was literally yandere. Well, no, this is not a joke. She would like, I made a video about it, but actually very briefly. She would call me every morning. Okay, so I dated a yandere girl. She did was yandere, and she would call me every morning before work. She would call me like at 7 a.m. every day. It's like, oh, how you doing? You have a great day, honey. Like kind of like that every day. And so on, there was more stuff. So she was really like an actual yandere girlfriend. She was super annoying, honestly. She was super annoying. Terribly annoying, right? And every time I was at my friend's place or whatever, she would call me, you know. It's like, what are you doing tonight? It's like, I told you, I'm at my friend's playing board games. Oh, you didn't say that. Yeah, I said that. Yeah, so whatever. But you get my point. I don't know. Makima right now, it feels like the typical girlfriend that's like, oh, if you want it, you need to, you know, do something for me first, right? So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just damaged. Yeah, I'm damn. I have dated too many yanderes. I'm just like, this didn't seem too much to me. But anyway, so I stuck in his staircase, and I called it pretty quickly. Yeah, I said it immediately when you saw it. Oh, I say same door again, right? So I'm happy that I called it, and I also called how the end's going to play out, right? So I think it's really interesting. I'm really looking forward to the next episode, see how they're gonna deal with this thing. They're clearly stuck in some kind of time loop or looping doors, right? Whatever, right? If you ever play some video games, especially the old JRPGs, right? It's pretty common. You're stuck in some kind of dungeon, and you know, like kind of the Lost Woods, right? And you kind of run around in circles forever, and you have to. So yeah, it's like Zelda step. Then you have the Lost Woods, so you have to like figure out the specific path, right? It's like, you know, right, left, up, down, or else you go around in a circle, right? Or like say, butterfly a tree. You're in a desert, and no matter where you walk, you get back to the same place again, unless you see like a red star in the sky and you follow that one in this angle and so on. You know what I mean? So I'm guessing it's gonna be a video game here, right? They have to take a certain door, or if you open all the doors at the same time or something, right? So yeah, I'm looking forward to the next episode. And have to like figure out some kind of, you know, they have to figure out whatever the past is, right? What it reminds me of, one game I played recently, I think I have it here. Yeah, it's 13 Sentinels. Great game. If you haven't played it. 30 Sentinels. It's a game that was released 2 years ago, right? Yeah, roughly 2 years ago. In this game, you're playing as 13 different characters. One of them, he's stuck in a loop thing. Yeah. So you have 13 characters, and one of them, his whole gameplay, he's stuck in a train station. You can't lead the train, and you have to like talk to everyone in correct order. It's a terrible. The game is awesome, but that is almost kind of boring. It's a frustrating experience. He's stuck in this goddamn in a train station loop, and you have to talk to everyone in there. Perfect correct order and follow this thing, and you can't enter the train track in this certain order as you get stuck again. And it's like 6 or 7 chapters of him stuck in a goddamn train station, because every time you beat it, you get another character, and then you go back to him, back to the train station, and it's slightly different every time, man. So I feel that if there's something else that the best experience, or the worst experience then, of being stuck in a house or whatever, it's Sentinel, yeah, because that is so frustrating. But it's good frustrating. Seriously. Anyway, I described stuff, but that goes to more isekais, right? So on. And well, yeah, last thing. Don't forget, I made a video about it earlier today, right? Unfortunately, We don't know who this is, right? But like the director or something similar to that, unfortunately died earlier with Golden Kamuy. That was announced early this morning, right? So fortunately, Golden Kamuy, the anime, they had yesterday, it's the last episode. So they're not gonna make more Golden Kamuy in this year probably, at least, right? Because like the director or the lead animator or someone that unfortunately just passed away in like some accident. They haven't said exactly what, but. So I made a video about this morning, but yeah, I put it out here. So that anime is like cancelled, temporarily cancelled or whatever, right? Something like that, because yeah, the lead person, we don't know who they died, but something like that. They died in an accident probably. So there's some bad news there. ending it on a low beat there. Anyway, guys, so you guys can have a great day.